Welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm dear darling. Shall we see what's going on our lovely island of Fawnhollow today? And excuse me. Apparently it's a fishing tourney today. I completely forgot about that. We'll participate in one of them because why not? It's free, and you know I want to get my Nook Miles missions. Get them done. If you don't know, you have to participate. There's 4 fishing tourneys throughout the year, 1 in each season, and if you participate once in each one, then you'll get a Nook Mile mission. Anyway, right now in Fawnhallow, it's 3:20 PM on Saturday, October 10th, 2020. The 4 fishing tourney runs until 6 PM today. Get started in our plaza. That's all for today. Have a fun day out there. Fall? Have you know, Isabel, in England we call it autumn. I'm joking. Well, no, I'm not joking. That's true, but I don't care. I suppose that's what I mean. Something from Flick. Patron of the Arts. The Noble Scorpion. Oh yeah, I forgot we got this. Let's see how spooky it looks. Load of random flowers in inventory. Can't remember what we were doing. Ooh, that is spooky. So then, hello Chip. Not Chip, CJ. Chip is your uncle or whatever. We'll just get on with it. Go, 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 go. You do speak a lot. What have I been up to today? A little bit of drawing. Sign me up. And I did played a bit of TFT actually, if anything. Watched a bit of Worlds, League of Legends, rest in peace TSM. A very sad day for Ali, who was a big TSM fan. Did not have a greater showing on Worlds. If you don't know TSM, I don't know, TSM's like one of the most famous, I suppose, League of Legends teams representing North America came in as a first seed, meaning in theory they were the best team from North America, and unfortunately did not quite perform as to expected. Oh, we can't throw through a fence apparently. I guess that makes sense. As they went 0-6 in the group stage, which is not great. I don't mean to like rub salt in any TSM fans' wounds, but it's a shame. You know, sometimes that happens. You go to competitions and you have a disappointing result. All you can do is hope to improve and make sure it's better next time. It's a rough time for North America though, in the League of Legends scene. They've historically not done amazingly. I don't know, what is it about video games? Is this the North American video game scenes? Are North America dominant in any video game? Oh, probably fighting games, right? That makes sense. Oh, actually, I'm not even sure if that's true. But isn't Justin Wong from Justin Wong American? Maybe he's not American. I mean like an American citizen. Obviously, his surname is Cantonese, but I don't know. Korea, China, rated N to do pretty well in these esport tournaments, huh? And Europe's, well, League of Legends wise, Europe is clawing its way back into doing alright. I don't know who's going to win this year. It's probably Korea, is my guess, but South Korea, that is, obviously. I mean, if North Korea did exceedingly well in video games, that would be really something to behold. But yeah, that's what I've been up to today. I don't know. TSM have a lot of fans. Fan favorite. Oh yeah, we got rid of our ramp. I forgot about that. Oh, and we filled in this river. I remember. It's all coming back to me slowly. And we need to destroy these 2 bridges. There's a lot of stuff we need to get done, don't we? Which bridge do I want to destroy first? Do you think I could just talk to Tom Nook while this fishing tourney's going on? It'll be fine. Oh. Slight pause, don't mind that. Let's just go on about our business. Oh, I got a Discord message. Inviting me to... Oh, not about my home. That's the wrong one. I've been invited to play some League of Legends. But I said, not now. Alright, which bridge should we demolish then? We're slowly just getting rid of every single bridge and ramp in our entire island. We should probably demolish this one. It's currently the most away from the... I was going to say river refurbishing. That's not really the right word. River... moving? I don't know. We will do our daily Halloween business. After we talk to CJ. Technically we should be doing more of this fishing tourney, right? Because we still need to get the golden trophy. I think. Oh yeah, we should probably spend the time doing a fishing tourney, right? Because we need to get a golden trophy still. Sell them all. So I guess that's what we'll be doing for today. What should we talk about for today? I don't know. Haven't really thought of anything, to be honest. I want to compete. Ever been fishing in real life? I don't know. I have been fishing a couple of times before, but not like proper fishing. It's all like random. I don't know how to describe it. Random fishing. Like, the biggest time I can remember is I've been crab fishing when I was very, very younger with some family friends. I can't remember how we caught the crabs. I was pretty young. I guess I'll do Halloween stuff off camera. No, I could do it after this tourney. I can't even remember what crab fishing was like, except for we caught like buckets of crabs and then we had crabs for dinner. I think we stayed in like a holiday home or something, right? We went on holiday somewhere and we caught a load of crabs. I remember it. We had like this orange. We didn't have like a fishing pole. I don't know what we had. It was like you know, like how on kites, the spool you hold. Sorry, don't mind that. You know when you fly a kite, you got that like spool with the string wrapped around it. It's kind of like you had that sort of thing, but it wasn't like cylindrical. It was like, I don't know how to describe it. It was orange. And you might say the colour's got nothing really to do with it, and yeah, you're kind of right. We're actually shooting these down now. Oh, okay. Well, you know, I thought it would bounce to the right or something, but I was mistaken. Because we still need to get some spooky recipes. And 4 recipes in general. Yeah, it was like an orange. Okay, let me try to describe it. It was like an orange square, but the inside was empty, so it's like an orange square ring with 2 of the lines being longer than the other. Like imagine the 2 vertical ones like sticking out, I suppose, past the square, and then you have string wrapped around the square ring part in the middle. Does that make sense? I mean, you use that to catch crabs. How do you do that? It's like a little... I can't quite remember. I think there's a hook on the end, and then you put like raw meat, some sort of raw meat on the end of the hook, and then, you know, you get the crab and you sort of like wind it up to catch it. Is that right? Is that how you do crab fishing? I don't really know. I was pretty young, so I don't remember it all that well. I remember it being pretty funny. And I remember I saw some people scuba diving. That was pretty cool, in the same place. And I was like, wow, that looks like fun. Still never been scuba diving. Vivian, I'm just going to steal this from you. You know, I'm actually not, because I don't want my fishing rod to break and I don't have enough time to catch this. So I'm pretty sure the points carry over from every fishing tourney. I believe. Because I'm pretty sure last time we did this, Flick gave us the silver trophy. So okay, we only need to do the winter one now. And unfortunately we missed the August bug off. Okay, let's make sure to buy some candy and check. Ugh, I just bit my tongue. I'll check out Abel's sister, see what Halloween costumes they got going on. Ugh. Sorry, I had to sit up again. Readjust my seating position. Ooh. Spooky. This is a lamp, right? Hanging lamp. Standing lamp. Close enough. I don't know, crab fishing was kind of fun. And crabs in a bucket, you know? Very true. If you put all them crabs in a bucket. What shovel is that? Oh, it's the outdoorsy one. It's the same one. I don't know why I thought it was different. Crabs in a bucket. If you don't know what a phrase is, it's sort of like, if you work together, you could accomplish the task, but instead everyone tries to, like, step on each other. And thus ruins everyone's chances. Because it's like, one crab in a bucket, can get out the bucket easily. But then if you put, like, 20 in, they all step on each other trying to climb out the bucket. And thus none of them get out. What is that outfit? Because I feel like we put the Halloween ones in the window displays. I also feel like there's a lot of cool Halloween outfits which we're not getting. Mabes, you know, what's up with that, huh? I want those. I want my little devil outfit. Or the cat costume, why not? What have you got for us? Prince's tunic. And Mage Academy robe. I don't remember what Mage Academy robe colour we bought, so I'm going to buy the black one. See if we've got any other Halloween things down here. Not really. What purchases? I guess we'll purchase a Prince outfit as well. Because that's Halloween-y. I'm not actually sure if a Prince outfit is a Halloween one or not. Like, new for Halloween. But, what's a best colour? Probably either blue. A royal blue. Yeah, there's my vague memories of a crab fishing trip. Can't really remember much else. I just remember the visual having loads of crabs in a bucket, being like, wow. Oh, I've also, like, there's another random memory. I found like a baby crab or something, or like a fished up a baby crab. I can't remember. So it was so tiny. It was like smaller than a penny. It skittered about like crazy. Probably, you know, freaked out of its mind. This random giant came along and took it from its home. It's a bit macabre when I say it that way. Sell. Now, have I been fishing elsewhere? In China, I've been sort of fishing. I'm not really sure if it counts though. Because in China, they have, some restaurants have this gimmick thing where if you fish up your fish, you can eat it for free or whatever. So I was like, why don't I try that? That sounds like fun. It was not fun, mind you, because obviously, well, it was not fun in this one situation I did it in. Because believe it or not, I've done it twice. In this one situation, it was just like a pond or like, I don't know, can't remember, salmon, koi, maybe, cod, trout, sea bass, probably sea bass. No, it can't be sea bass, because it was probably a freshwater pond. I don't know. A pond of fish, and they give you a stick. Literally, it was a twig, like a stick with a string tied to it. But it wasn't even any bait or anything. And they were like, if you catch a fish, you get to eat it. You get it for free. Of course, they don't tell you the fact that they're giving you just a stick and string and no bait. So I was like, you know, before I was like, oh, that sounds like fun. Mum, can I try that? I mean, she was like, sure, I guess, why not? It's pretty cheap. And then they gave us a fishing rod. And internally, I was like, wow, I don't think I can catch a fish with this. It seems impossible. I mean, it's going to be difficult enough even if I had the proper fishing equipment, because I don't know how to fish. I don't know how you expect me to do it in stick and string, but you know, Animal Crossing showed me otherwise. All you need is some twigs, and you can make a very good fishing rod, apparently. But anyway. But externally, I was like, well, they already took our money, so I might as well try and fish it up. So I just, like, sat there. But I don't know, it was definitely way too long. I was definitely never catching any fish. And then, like, my mum or dad came along and was like, hey, maybe we should just, you know, let it go. And I was like, yeah, okay, I'm like, really bored. So that was a terrible experience. We didn't even eat there. I don't know. I mean, that was obviously just like a scam thing, you know, like a gimmick. You probably do it to keep the kids entertained, right? To be like, oh, come on, kids, try your hand at catching this fish. See what you can do. Except it wasn't even very entertaining for me. I was just kind of bored. Well, not bored of like, because I know being by myself, like I can entertain myself, but like, you know, just thinking about stuff. I mean, look at me playing Animal Crossing. I'm talking for half an hour about random gibberish the entire time. Of course I can entertain myself as I see fit. Hold on, that was not meant to be euphemism. I just, you know, active imagination, that sort of thing. Fish seems a bit far away. There we go. Now the second time we did it was actually better because we're basically in the restaurant at this point. It wasn't just like on a random street with a pond in front of a restaurant. We're actually in the restaurant, and obviously we're gonna eat some food here. So they're like, why don't you fish up the fish yourself? And we were like, cool, really? And instead of giving you a terrible fishing rod, they give you a big net. Well, not a big net, like a fishing net. It looks like a bug net, but you know, for fish. And you scoop up the fish yourself. And it was a very much smaller pond, and it was obviously considerably easier to fish up a fish like that. So I got one. I don't know if it's a big one. I don't know if it's a good one. And in the end, we probably didn't even buy that. Sorry, we probably didn't even eat that fish. If you ask me, it's probably a gimmick. Well, they're like, oh, you can choose to fish up the fish yourself. And you fish it up, and then when you do it, they just serve you whatever other fish they've got. Whatever fish they've got prepared in the back, and they just put that fish back. You know, I could be wrong. Oh, I feel like I bit the inside of my cheek earlier when I was eating lunch, and it's kind of like hurts every now and then that I rub against it. The worst thing, anyway. But it was probably just, you know, in my opinion, it probably was just like a, I was going to say a front, it's not like a mafia thing or anything, just, you know, a gimmick, which I didn't adhere to. They just put the fish back and then, you know, cook you up a fish that they had prepared in the back to eat, because those probably weren't farmable fish. Yeah, again, it's also China, so they might have been. It was a somewhat ruralish area. So yeah, the 3 times I've been fishing, I've never gone since. I mean, like, I don't know. I'm not sure if I'd find fishing all that appealing. From what I hear, from what I read on the internet, it's just like a good time for you to hang out with your buds and drink some beer or something. Right? Because there's a lot of waiting. Casting it out to the ocean and just waiting for something to happen. Waiting for a bite and nibble. It's not quite as dynamic as Animal Crossing makes it out to be, huh? So yeah, I'm not sure if I'm particularly interested. We did have an old science teacher. He used to do like sorry. Let me start back again. We had a science teacher back in secondary school. He was, I don't know, somewhat old. He was more like middle-aged, if anything, late middle-aged. It's slandering him, he doesn't even know. He used to do a lot of fly fishing. What the difference is between regular fishing and fly fishing, I don't really know. Which is ironic, because we spent an entire lesson, a science lesson. Basically, it was meant to be, well, I think it was meant to be a science lesson, like showing you the importance of asking like good questions and experimentation and that sort of thing. So what it was basically was we split up into groups of 3. Oh, I don't know why I pressed A. And we had to basically come up with 10 questions to ask him about fly fishing and that sort of thing. And he would go around to each group in turn and give answers. And then you like write a report or something on the end of what you learned about fly fishing, I believe. Maybe that's wrong. It was something like that, except for the problem is, you know, even if a teacher doesn't say it, a lot of teachers play favourites, whether subconsciously or consciously, and he certainly did. And luckily for me, being a good student, and the people I was paired with, well, I chose to be paired with, also good students. So we were rather favoured. So whenever we asked a question, we were like, oh, so I can't remember what we asked. But like, how did you get into fly fishing or something? And he gave us like a really detailed answer. I can't remember what his answer was, to be honest. And then also on our table was like another group of 3 who They weren't like troublemakers or anything. They were just like not as favoured, I suppose, by the teachers. You know, they're like okay students or whatever. And I just distinctly remember them being like, so how often do you go fly fishing? And he went, as often as I can, and he just walked away. It's the most blunt, direct answer. It's like, come on, if you're here to like share your love for fly fishing with us, basically. I mean, that's what it is. It's like, you can argue that this is a scientific quote. Not experiment, lesson. It wasn't, to be honest. I think it was just meant to be a pseudo lesson, investigation, or asking like good questions or something or whatever. I don't know. Problem is with the whole favourite playing thing, it just kind of invalidates a lot of it, doesn't it? Doesn't it? It's kind of more like you shouldn't play favourites, but you should just have good connections, you know, good relationships, and then you'll get better answers or whatever. Not a scientific way to go about things. Much more of a sociological thing, isn't it? But yeah. I do have some like really random memories about fishing. But obviously since it wasn't about me, I don't remember them too well. Like I remember we went to a beach once, and then like it was near the time where we were gonna head back. And there was just like a guy like sitting on the dock, and he had like 3 fishing rods set up or something, going into the ocean. And we talked to him a bit about fishing, and he was like, do you want to try reeling in the next one? And I can't remember if we did or not. It was so long ago. Because you know that thing, you know, you can tend to make up memories if they're too far back. Like every time you remember a memory, it changes slightly a little bit every single time, but you don't realise. Like just by the act of remembering it, you begin to like wear it down. You begin to remember it wrong, that sort of thing. So I think we did reel in a fish, or he helped us reel in a fish or something, or maybe he reeled it in and we watched. I can't remember. There's a lot of things going on. I think his son was there as well. It was like, you know, father-son bonding trip fishing. That I can get behind. If you're a son or a father and you want to bond with your other familial member, well, not even just father and son, just, you know, I guess that's a stereotype, isn't it? Whatever family members who like to fish, you know, fish together, that sort of thing. Ooh, red snapper. Just make sure you've got a license, and isn't most of the time in fishing you don't fish for the food, unless I guess you're a hunter or something. You fish just for the trophy, and then, you know, you release it back once you take a picture of it, right? Speaking of fishing, have you seen ice fishing? Ice fishing is pretty cool. I mean, you've probably seen ice fishing. What is this, an anchovy? A lot of cool documentaries about stuff, you know. Inuits or something carving holes. Oh, I didn't mean to scare you away. In the ice. And fishing there. You know what's crazy is for people who do those the hunters in like tribes or something. You do the fishing by hand, or you know, they sort of just like grab the fish, Mulan style, or whatever. That's like a gif of it I've seen, where it's like a very muddy sort of puddle or whatever. Well, it looks like a puddle. The guy just like sticks his hand in and just like wrestles about a bit, and he gets a fish. He catches a fish, or maybe like the fish bites his arm or something. I can't remember. Oh, don't mind me. What's I talking about? Oh yeah, like a muddy puddle, and the guy just grabs a fish or something from it. Probably like a catfish or something, I can't remember. What even is this? Sutateko. Okay, what? It's like, it's not what I meant to do. Place item, there you go. The heck's this? Salamol. We'll carry on doing some fishing. If I remember to start another tourney again. It's not much of a tourney anymore, right? Who are you competing against? A bit dull. Oh well. I think we can only squeeze in one more. And then we'll probably not have enough time to do another one. Maybe. Yeah, probably not. I don't know, lots of ways you can fish out there. There's also that gif of I don't know, I think it's a Russian gif or something. We put like dynamite in the lake. And then just like it explodes and picks up a shockwave. And how uncompressible water is. Sort of kills all the fish and they all just like rise up to the surface. I would recommend not doing that, to be fair. Seems kind of bad for the ecosystem, which is why fishing is regulated anyway. You need a license, I'd imagine. They don't want you fishing up out of nowhere, ruining potential ecosystems. Let the fish be. Of course, rules don't apply in Animal Crossing for whatever reason. We can just fish as we like. I don't know. This is basically our island. If it's technically Nook's. But we've done most of it. Actually, it's not really. It's more like we've planned most of it, and Nook and team did the rest of the building. I'm surprised there's no builder NPCs in this game, actually. Something to put some personality. Actually, no, there's Lloyd. I forgot about Lloyd. He's not really a builder, though. He's more like a signpost, if anything. Alright, let's fish up this fish. I don't know what to say. I've run out of... Oh no, fish. Conversation topics. I'm trying to think how many points we have. Because I think last time he sent the silver trophy. So we should need 100 more points to get the golden one. I don't... honestly can't be bothered to fish up 100 points. It's not like we do anything once we get the trophy or anything. So... perhaps I'll just, I don't know, maybe when the winter fishing tourney comes along, I can do it. Or we can just slowly do it throughout all the years. I'd imagine I'll be playing this game for a long time. A lot more fishing tourneys to do. Well, as long as the updates keep coming. Probably, I don't know. So let's wrap up this final fishing tourney. Sell the fish. Of course I don't want them. I guess we should swap them for some slick fish swag as well. Let's see what we got. I think we got one of every single fish item, I'm not sure though. There's something else. Sort my points for swag. What have you got for me? 74. Is that all from today? Sure, why not? That can't all be from today, can it? 74 and a half an hour seems plausible, but not... seems like too much. A lot of exchanging here. These are all duplicates, aren't they? Yeah, they're going to be... We must have gotten all the fishing tourney furniture. Is it? Yeah, as I say, it's not really a tournament anymore, is it? Fish pochette. Oh, it's a tackle bag. I'm wrong. Is this a fish pochette? Pochette? I don't even know how you say that. Alright, so 6 PM. Let's round off this episode here then. Because I am not going to carry on doing a fishing tourney. I'm very sorry, CJ. But if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Crossing New Horizons, and I've been Dear Darling. Any likes, comments, and subscriptions are greatly appreciated. And if you want, join the Dear Darling Discord down in the description below. Hope we can see each other again. But for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now.